Gotham City Impostors is one of those games that completely ruined me as a child, but probably in the best way possible. As someone that loves all things Batman and sadly Call of Duty, it was refreshing to get away from the sweaty try-hard kids that constantly just thought that they could fuck my mom.
I'm gonna fuck your mom!
To be honest with you, hearing Joker say shit like this,
"You dropped like a sack of puppies," chew,
and then shooting Batman in the noggin, it honestly was a lot more refreshing than having to deal with kids on Call of Duty. But the only sad thing now is that Gotham City Impostors is no longer available on download anywhere, including the 360 and Steam Marketplace. So in this video, I want to be able to get this game to be downloadable again. I'm talking to you, Monolith, or Valve, or WB Games, whoever I can contact to get this game. Before we get into it, maybe I should explain to you why, and just talk about the glory of Gotham City Impostors.
Welcome to Bats HQ, you this shit. This is Melvin.
this kid is my town, the my pieces.
Oops. Tail steal.
Hashtag, I think he died.
But for those that have no idea what Gotham City Impostors is and you kind of want to know what the gist of the game is, I'm your guy. All right, I spent countless hours in this game back on the 360 and luckily was one of the few people that actually downloaded Gotham City Impostors back in 2017. The best way to describe this game is if Batman decided he'd fuck a blonde chick and this chick happened to be Team Fortress 2, and then he eventually forgot his bat condom one day and had a child, okay? But come to find out, that child was not his. It was the Joker's, okay? And the Joker happens to be Call of Duty. Now, here's the thing. I could be completely fucking wrong about it being like Call of Duty, but for the last few years, the only game mode that you could really play is Team Deathmatch. But in retrospect, you have a lot of Team Fortress 2, aspects of it, which is like the abilities, the way, the movement, running around, doing goofy ass shit, shooting birds out of a fucking cannon for whatever reason, because that's a thing. Freezing people to death, very goofy ass stuff that Team Fortress 2 provides. But in Gotham City, I will say a lot of the Call of Duty aspects that I think of from playing Call of Duty for most of my life is a lot of the gameplay and kind of like the guns. And a lot of people would probably disagree with me on that, and that's completely understandable. I could be wrong, and I will say if I'm wrong. But for game modes that I never touched, because as a teenage boy, I just didn't play anything else but TDM. I had no idea what these other game modes were like. There was Fumigation, Bounty Hunter, and Psych Warfare. Bounty Hunter was a lot like Kill Confirmed, where you go and find dog tags or coins in this aspect. They're probably bat coins, to be honest with you, because it's a fucking Batman game, so of course everything's going to be called bat and then whatever the fuck it was. But then there was the other game mode, another game mode called Fumigation, which was a capture and hold 3 gas blasters, which truthfully sounds like some shit you'd find in Gotham City anyways, because what the fuck is a gas blaster? I still to this day, recording this part in the video, still have no idea what a gas blaster is. I'm gonna go look. Yeah, so I looked it up and there's nothing, so still have no idea what a gas blaster is. But the objective of that game was to hold these gas blasters until 100% and then you'd win. And then the last one was Psych Warfare, which was basically you had to bring a battery pack to your base and defend it as long as you possibly could. If you held it long enough, you would brainwash the other team and you would win. Apparently at the end there was some really funny shit that would happen where if the Jokers won, all you would hear is like Jokers laughing, and then Batman would say some comical ass shit like usual. But honestly, all of these game modes sounded like a lot of fun, but of course can't really play them because no one plays the game and no one can download the fucking game. I'm mad. Okay, I just want more people to play it. I'm getting ahead of myself. But something that I just can't grasp is why this game wasn't more popular at the time. There was nothing coming out in 2012. Absolutely, like there was not shit. Okay, obviously I understand that that was a joke, that was a bit. There were so many fucking games that came out in 2012, it is insane. But I do understand why this game never took off properly. A lot of it I feel like has to deal with the marketing that Monolith and WB Games were at the time, because if I recall, they put their free game in in Arkham City, which happens to be one of like the best Arkham games that we've ever encountered. Who would want to play another game that was like Call of Duty at the time when we had like Black Ops 2? Did Black Ops 2 come out that year? 2000. Okay, yeah, Black Ops 2 came out in 2012. So there's our number one fucking issue. But then you had Arkham City, which also was just an incredible game in itself, and to be marketed with Gotham City Impostors, like they literally put a slip in with Arkham City where it's like, hey, you can play this game too, here's a code, have fun. Imagine if this game came out now. I feel like it would do really well, especially with like there not been a lot of good Batman games, and there's not, I mean, come on, we had Gotham Knights, bro. What the fuck kind of dog shit was that? You cannot tell me this game was good. What? No, I'd rather have Gotham City Impostors instead of Gotham Knights. That was like the worst possible case that we could. Dude, I was so happy for that game too. I really was. I really had a lot of hope for Gotham Knights. And then it just shit the ball. Everything sucked. There was nothing good about that game. I have a lot of good things to say about Gotham City Impostors and not a lot of cons. I feel like the only cons as of right now is that there's not a lot of people playing the game because there's no accessible way for people to download the game. Another con to Gotham City Impostors is that the servers right now are kind of shit. And I think they've been shit the entire time. There's still some bugs here and there, but I'm gonna be honest with you, the community with Gotham City Impostors is incredible. I've met some really awesome people within just the last few weeks of me trying to get this game back up, to try and get more people to play every now and again. For whatever reason, we still have, you know, the one guy that likes saying the N-word. That guy's an asshole. That guy got bullied out of the lobby to the point that I haven't seen him back on since the day he got bullied. And to be frank, homie kind of deserved it. He literally was just calling me the N-word left and right, acting like he's a racist back in the 1940s. What, bro? What the fuck? The thing is that the Gotham City Impostors community has always been good since the very beginning. There was people literally dressing up, cosplaying as the fake Jokers and the fake Batman. There was people excited for this game, people that wanted to play this game, that wanted people to be playing the game, but it just felt like Monolith just didn't care, or maybe it was WB Games, I don't really know. There was 7,000 people, like a peak 7,000 people playing the game, and that's not like crazy, but this is back in like 2012 when like Call of Duty was taking over the world, where, you know, Battlefield was also going hard as fuck in you know, FPS game. But a part of me feels like we could get that back. Like Team Fortress 2, something that I've been bringing up, something that is very much like Gotham City Impostors, is making a comeback. That's huge after that game's been around for fucking ever. It's making, well, to be fair, they've always had a fan base and kind of always had some sort of like meme community, so that kind of helps them in a way. But maybe we could do that. Maybe we could do that for Gotham City Impostors. Shit, I've seen people, you know, talk about Gotham City Impostors on like TikTok. There's been a few TikToks that I've seen that it's like, man, do you remember this game? This game was so cool, bro. I used to play this shit on my 360 back in the day. What happened to it? They took it off the goddamn market. That's what happened, and we need to bring it back. But I do believe that there is still a chance to bring the community back. I firmly believe that we can bring the community back. I think it's just gonna have to take a lot. I started a petition. I've started a Discord. So if you are interested in any sort of way, links in the description, go sign the petition. We've already got like 50 people. I know that's not a lot, but I haven't promoted it even. So like, it's kind of good if you ask me. The other biggest thing about Gotham City Impostors is that this game has overwhelmingly, how the fuck, it has a lot of positive reviews on Steam. It's a good 85% out of 100%, which frankly is pretty good compared to Overwatch 2. So I'm just saying. And the coolest thing about the community is, like I said earlier, is that they loved dressing up as fake Batman and fake Joker. And there was a part of me that was like, wasn't there like a scene like this in Dark Knight? Batman Dark Knight, the movie? Wasn't there literal fake Batmans trying to help Batman in some way or another? And my boy goes, I don't need help.
We're trying to help you.
I don't need help.
Or he probably said something along the lines, I work alone. But I thought it came from that. It actually came from a Detective Comics 867 through 870. So it had a 3 comic I can't math, bro. It had a 3 comic book series, which was basically a storyline that the imposter Jokers were created by a guy named Winslow Heath. No, not Heath Ledger, okay? Not the fucking GOAT. It was a man who was a victim of Joker venom in the early years of Batman, when Batman was first discovering Joker and figuring out how psychotic Joker was. Heath Winslow and his girlfriend were stuck in this apartment with Venom. Joker was coursing through the air, is how I guess you could describe it. And Batman went to go save Heath Winslow and forgot about his girlfriend. And again, this is early Batman, so it's not like homie knew what the fuck he was doing all the time. He wasn't GOAT Batman yet. He was early years Batman. Batman, he fucked up. As simple as that. Winslow, he didn't really care. He didn't give a fuck. He went crazy. So Winslow decided to become the imposter Joker, as he was always smiling due to the effects of Venom Joker, or Joker Venom. Winslow became completely insane and would make what he called Joker Juice, which frankly, not a fan of that name, because that could be so many different things and probably not the right things all at the same time. After he created the Joker Juice, he basically used this Joker's juice on other people and then pretended to be fake Batman and would go and save people from these fake Jokers. And come to find out, Batman wasn't really fucking with that. And Batman ended up catching him. But that is the storyline on why Gotham City Impostors was created, which, to be honest with you, those 3 comic books is, I feel like, a big plot line to The Dark Knight, which to me, I would say I'm pretty comic book savvy, but I haven't read everything, and it was a very cool way to find out that that's how Gotham City Impostors was made, because I thought it was made because of The Dark Knight. Deep down, there was more to it, and thank God for, Winslow Heath, because now we got Gotham City Impostors with Jokers and Batmans running at each other with fucking guns and goddamn rocket launchers. Jesus Christ, the amount of people that use rocket launchers. Hey, listen, I wasn't a rocket launcher advocate until people were doing it to me. So if you see me in Gotham City Impostors using a rocket launcher, don't get mad. That's all I gotta say. So the major goal of this video was to get Gotham City Impostors kind of just back on the map. Talk about it, talk about why I love this game and how much it meant to me as a kid. And hopefully I did enough to really encourage you guys to go sign that petition and join the Discord. And like I said earlier, I tried to contact Steam support. I've gone to Monolith, who is the developers of this game. I went to their Discord. I even tried to @ them on Twitter about possibly them DMing me. I've tried to contact WB Games. I've contacted people that used to work for the game, and sadly I just haven't gotten anything in return. And to be frank with you, I understand. It is a game that came out in 2012. I'm sure the devs don't really give a shit anymore because it's not their concern anymore. Maybe we can just get the game back to downloadable on Steam and maybe even Xbox. I don't know how likely that is, but if we band together and we @ them and tell them, hey, like, watch this video, here's a petition that we've all started. I mean, I even found a petition back a few years ago, I think it was 2019, that 500 people signed. So I'm not the only one trying to get this back. I think I'm just making more of an effort because of how much this game actually means to me, and this is something that I love to do anyways. I want to do video essays. This is something I've always wanted to do, and I think Gotham City Impostors is definitely a good start for me in this channel. All I have to say is please go join the Discord, go join and help out as much as you can. If you have the game, start playing it on Steam. There's groups of people that play between like 5 p.m. and like 7 p.m. Eastern time almost every day, and there's even sometimes that they play earlier. There's in the Discord, you guys can try and get people on. But hey, if you see me in Gotham City Impostors and having a blast taking your head off with a sniper or going absolute bonkers with an LMG that is completely fucking broken, but I'm still gonna use it because it's fun as shit, say hi. That's all I gotta say. I appreciate anyone that's willing to help, and I'll see you guys in the next video.